We can just go live. Okay. I already have a comment. Oh, Jesus. Because someone was waiting. I'm sorry. Hi, Cameron. Sorry, I was late. Sorry. Life got the better of me for a little bit. But we're here now. We're live. Um, we are here to wrap up 2024 because it has been a hell of a year. Not really in a great way though, I would say. I mean, you know what? Can I say that? Because I haven't checked out a lot of projects this year from Marvel and DC. We can thank 2023, 2022 for that, for sure. Because that was abysmal. And this year it was just like nonstop though. It was like nonstop mediocrity, nonstop piss poor products. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, like this is kind of a lot. But before we get into all that, because I figured it would be kind of funny to try and do something where, you know, you do the best and the worst, where when I haven't seen a lot. Figured that would be funny to try to accomplish. But I wanted to talk about two pieces of news that came out recently. Let me pull it up. No, 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 no. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. All right. So, in a surprise to no one, hopefully, Jason Momoa has been officially confirmed to play Lobo. He should have been Lobo from the beginning. I think he was extremely miscast as Aquaman. I've always felt like that, but that was DC or WB's attempt. Maybe they felt his character was quote unquote soft. He talks to fishes, da da da. And I just the way that they went about it for the DCEU, it was so cringe. Like him drinking the beer, and smashing it on the ground, and the water just like it was just so cringe, right? But I feel like funny enough that they've done the whole tough Aquaman before, and they did it way better, which was Justice League Unlimited. Like that was my first recollection of a tough Aquaman. That was my first introduction to Aquaman, funny enough. And I just felt like the way they did it there was way better than whatever this was. So I'm glad that he's in his rightful place as Lobo. I think this is going to be great. And so he's going to debut in Supergirl, which is interesting. I just kind of feel no ways about the Supergirl film in general. I don't really think we should be having it now in chapter one of this DCU, but I don't really need to go into that ad nauseum. So that was the first piece of news. The second piece of news. As you can see. Oh, I didn't realize James Gunn came out to defend the delay. Let's see what he said. Hold on. This one thing about James Gunn, he's gonna have something to say. I feel like he talks so much. Is it just me? He talks so much. And sometimes it's to the detriment of what they're trying to accomplish over there at WB/DC. Like, I just feel like he's constantly on Twitter, constantly responding to things that you don't need to respond to. But then at the same time, the way that this whole universe is coming about, there's a lot of confusion, unnecessary confusion. So he has to constantly clear it up. But he is known to fib and he's known to lie. That's the thing. Because this is also the same person that said when The Flash came out that it was the best movie ever. Okay. So it's just hard to trust what he says time and time again. So we'll see. I think, oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So the second piece of news was that Batman 2 is delayed again. So this has been coming out honestly periodically since the sequel was announced. Like, oh, we're having delays, or the script isn't finished, or da da da. And just when we thought, we were kind of gonna have a start with this movie, it got delayed to 2027. So that's gonna make it 5 years since the first film. 5 years. It's one thing when you weren't expecting a sequel and they come out and they're like, hey, we're doing a sequel. That's one thing, right? Okay. But when you announce the sequel not too long after the first movie came out, right? and you're telling us now it's going to not come out for another 2 years, 2027. That's ridiculous. And they would be a fool to drop this movie in any capacity and not do a sequel. They would be a fool to give this the Man of Steel treatment. They will be an absolute fool. I'm just putting it out there right now. If it turns out that this film never happens, we know that WB, they're fools, right? They have trouble learning from past mistakes. But if they really don't do this film, I don't know. I don't know. Because if there's anything that people are interested in when it comes to DC live action movies right now, it is this film. Yes, the people are loving the Superman teaser trailer. They're excited for that movie. They're excited for what could come, from that movie in the universe in general. But this is what the people really want to see. This is the one constant that's been churning, since 2022. And now you're telling me I got to wait 2 more years for the sequel. It reminds me of Squid Game, because that came out. Oh my God, when did that come out? I think that came out 2021. And I feel like season 2 took too long. And spoilers if you haven't seen Squid Game season 2. But, I just wrapped that up and it's basically a part 1. So we waited all this time. Then you give us a season 2 and it's not a full and complete story. It's a part 1, but you don't advertise it as such. So now people are gobsmacked and they have to wait until sometime next year to be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just, oh yeah, sorry, Cameron. I'm so sorry. I had some stuff going on. So a girly was very, very late. I am so sorry. But nevertheless, we're here. I basically just talked about the 2 pieces of news that's come out regarding DC that I've seen. So the first one was the Lobo casting with Jason Momoa. Basically, I thought it was perfect casting. I don't know why he wasn't Lobo from the beginning, but I'm glad he is now. And then now the Batman 2 delay. And we're going to see what James Gunn says because he always has something to say. So let's just see what he has to say. All right. So then, oh, okay. So he went to Instagram threads. Gunn defended the choice as one that is routine for big action tentpoles. Okay. So he said, to be fair, a 5-year gap or more is fairly common in sequels. 7 years between Alien and Aliens, 14 years between Incredibles, 7 years between the first 2 Terminators, 13 years between Avatars, 36 years between Top Guns, and of course, 6 years between Guardians Volume 2 and Volume 3. And my thing is, I'm sorry, that's still not an excuse. We can break down some of these examples because The Incredibles, I think everyone kind of has an understanding that no one thought we were going to get a sequel to The Incredibles. That kind of came out of nowhere. We got the sequel. I thought it was mediocre. Nevertheless, that was not something that was planned. Top Gun, not planned. Not planned, right? I'm sure, I feel like this gap was planned. I feel like this was planned. And this is within, the MCU, you know what I'm saying? So there was so much more going on during that time. I just don't think it's an excuse when this film was planned to have a sequel and we were supposed to have gotten it by next year? And now we're not getting it for another 2 years. I just think that's absolutely ridiculous. It's the same thing with Spider-Verse. Now, I really hope that with all these delays that these films are good, because for all this hoopla, it better be the best damn movie I've seen in like 5 years. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. So it was supposed to release 2026. Yeah. And now we're gonna get it 2027. And I think the sorry, that was my timer. And I think that now it was supposed to, I know at one point it was supposed to be released next year. I swear. But they would be a fool to leave this movie in the dust. Like, hi, Blackstone. Hello, hello. That's what I'm saying. Like, it better be a 10 out of 10. Like, it better be. Because if it's not, we're gonna have a problem. Like, we're actually gonna have a problem. Okay. So I'll be right back. My timer went off, so I just have to go check on something really quick, and I will be right back. Okay. Woo. All right. William. Hello, William. Okay. I'm back. So now that we're done talking about this, it's gross. It's time to break down 2024 because I feel like, as you guys may have noticed with my channel, like I really didn't cover too much. I don't feel like I covered too much this year, but maybe I did. I don't know. Let's see. Marvel movies 2024. We're gonna always, I feel like, just always start with Marvel, especially this year. That it's just so easy to rip apart. And a lot of the Marvel films that released this year weren't even really MCU, which is funny. All of the Sony films that they released, Madam Web, Craven, I don't even need to see them. I just know atrocious because they had no business being made. Okay. What's the other one I'm seeing here? Releasing in 2024. Oh yeah, we can talk about 2025. I should keep that up. Let me load this in another tab. Right. Was Deadpool Wolverine the only one from this year? No way, right? No way. Oh my God, I think it was. It was. Oh my God. Are you really? I feel like one day I need to like get drunk or have like a buzz and like watch that movie. I don't know. Because what? The Marvels was this year? Are you sure? Oh, wait, I thought the Marvels was last year. Wait. I'm losing track of time and space. No, wait, the Marvels was last year. It came out. That came out, yeah, that came out in November. No, Deadpool and Wolverine was the only one to come out this year. And I wasn't. That's true. That's true. And you know what's funny about that is we had Deadpool and Wolverine. Can you tell me that this worked? Because in my opinion, I don't think their quality over quantity, I don't think that worked with Deadpool and Wolverine because I think that is just the most empty film that they have released in a while. Like no joke. Mm-mm. I just wasn't the biggest fan of Deadpool and Wolverine. I feel like all of the essence of Deadpool that we got in his first movie and his second movie was just lost. It was just lost. And in the third movie, I don't know why in the trilogy, in the third movie, they just love to go batshit crazy, just nowhere near, the vibe and energy of the first two movies. And I'm like, y'all, like, can we just slow it down? And it's funny because I recently looked at an old live of mine, and I basically predicted what the movie was going to be. It was going to be a cameo palooza and a goodbye to the Fox characters. And I think the way that they went about it, I wasn't really a big fan of. It was just a very empty film for me. So I couldn't get much enjoyment out of it. And of course, the rewatch value for me is just not there. But the people enjoyed it. It made $1 billion. So we'll see, what comes of that. They did. They did. And we're going to talk about that in a second because I know for a fact I did not look at any of them. So you guys are going to have to, let me know about those. Well, hold on. I think so too, William. I do. I think so as well. I think they've been trying to do that for a while. And even with No Way Home, it has the funny thing is No Way Home holds the same problems as Deadpool and Wolverine as far as leaning on nostalgia, kind of an empty plot, right? It being held together by nostalgia and what came before. The thing is, with No Way Home, I'm very biased. I'm not gonna lie, the nostalgia got me. Hey, it got me real bad. I loved seeing all three Spider-Men together, but at the same time, I can't rewatch that movie from beginning to end. I can't. I can watch certain moments of it, but to re-experience the film as a whole, I can't do it. And I also think that they made a film that was meant strictly for the theaters. Like I don't think No Way Home, I don't know if you can take that home and like watch it and just feel the same way you felt if you were in the theaters, if that makes sense. Like literally there were certain moments in No Way Home that were crafted for an audience reaction. Like there were pauses, awkward pauses after something was said for an audience's reaction. And it's just like weird like that. So I don't know. Wait, really to what? Sorry. I was on a I was on a roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they had like applause moments. And I feel like it was a bit more obvious with this film. Like I feel like with Endgame, they had several moments like that with, Cap picking up Mjolnir and the portal sequence, but that was just so epic in its entirety. You could bypass that. I feel like with No Way Home, it was epic as well, but it was also awkward. Like I don't know, like it was just kind of awkward. So yeah, I don't know. Um, hold on. Okay, so these TV shows. Now, I actually heard that Agatha was good, that people liked it. I already knew I was not going to be checking it out because what do I look like watching a TV show for a character I don't care about? It just didn't make any sense. But let's take a look, see Marvel, Disney Plus shows 2024. Oh, and I also heard that What If season 3 that dropped and the people aren't liking it. And you know what? That's actually kind of sad. I'm actually really sad about that because I wanted What If to succeed. Just the premise of the show alone, it should have been a winner. It literally should have been a winner, and they lost the plot from season 1, in my opinion. But let's look at these shows because I feel like more of their stuff. Oh my God. And they also released a trailer for the new Spider-Man show. So we're going to watch that too, but one thing at a time. And this lighting, hold on, y'all, because this is quite terrible. Hold on. Let me plug the girl. I heard that too. Girl, when I tell you I was laughing, girl, let me plug this light in because I just hold on. Um, oh my god. Girl, that's the main complaint that I've heard about What If season 4. Oh, that's really bright. All right, y'all. We're gonna. Oh, you know what? It's bright, but it's good. Like it's good lighting. Let me get my life together. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get myself together. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. I didn't even say it. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope everyone has had somewhat of a decent 2024. Good, great, lovely. And if not, then don't fret. You still got time. 2025 hopefully will bring us better things. But enough about that for a second. Yeah, so that's the main thing that I heard. And I don't know what Marvel's problem is and them trying to push Captain Carter. You can't. How is it that you have more incentive to push Captain Carter, but not Sam Wilson's Captain America? The one that we're literally supposed to see in theaters on Valentine's Day next year. Like, did I miss something here? Like, I feel like I really missed something here. I don't. They're weird. They're so weird. Like, I feel like, I don't have Disney Plus anymore. If I went to Disney Plus, I would want to see the Marvel banner because Sam Wilson is like right in the center of the new Marvel banner that they have for Disney Plus, but they're not promoting him at all. They're giving him nothing to work with, and he's divisive as it is. Like, I just can't believe that they would focus their efforts on pushing Captain Carter when she's so terribly written and nobody cares about her. Like, oh my god. But let's excuse. Yeah, let's just use this one, the official Marvel site. Yes, we're about to look at this trailer in a second. Damn, are you serious, Cam? Damn. And I like Echo in Hawkeye. I liked her, but I didn't feel as if she was ready for a solo series. I don't know. It's always something. It's always something with these fucking Disney Plus shows. They're either too short, it's too soon, or maybe it's too long. It's written terribly. The characters are not likable, or they're too likable to the point where they're perfect and they have no flaws. It's just always something. We just can't have something where we watch it and it's enjoyable. I think maybe the only thing that I know amongst you guys, amongst the public, like people really like, X-Men. Was that this year? I think that was this year. Or it was last year, but they really liked X-Men 94. And people enjoyed Agatha for not for some reason. That's rude. They enjoyed Agatha. So yeah. Like, it's so weird. I don't like that. Oh, thanks, Blackstone. Thank you so much. Thank you. I had a good I had a good birthday this year. I went to some wineries and then I did a bottomless brunch the next day, and then I just like chilled and hung out with friends and such. It was nice. It was very nice and calm and cool and collected. But that is so and I saw that, basically you see the picture here. But oh no, I don't want to watch the video. Let me see this. What is this? You literally had an episode, or I don't even know if she was the center of this episode, but you had a point in What If where Storm had Mjolnir, and for some reason that wasn't a central plot point. Like, that wasn't a central like woo-ha, because this is a big deal. We know that with these Disney Plus shows, their main goal is to push anything MCU. They're not really interested in exploring new and different ideas with characters that maybe haven't been introduced to the MCU yet, or maybe a little bit outside of their purview. Like, they're just not interested in that. They're not even interested in exploring scenarios that have happened or can exist within the MCU. Like, What if the other half disappeared? What if Thanos came no, what if Thanos was successful in 2012 when he came to New York in Avengers? Like, what if Hulk actually went to what did Hulk do when he went to Ragnarok or whatever? Like we're missing that time. What did he do? It's just so many different scenarios that they could have really explored and they didn't do it. And instead, we had What If Agatha Goes to Hollywood? I know that was an episode. Which are we joking? I know they had one with Darcy and Howard the Duck. Like y'all, what are we doing for real? Like, what are we doing? They and that's the other thing that I heard too, because Echo, from the little research I did, she's very powerful, she's very knowledgeable. And they always downplay a character's true abilities and intellect in the MCU because they are, I'm sure, encouraged to not look at the source material, to just outright ignore it every time. Every time. So we keep getting these products and it's just like, and it's more frustrating when they can't even stay within the bounds that they set in the MCU for a character or a story. And it's just like, so if you're not even going to stick with what happened within the MCU, why are we doing this? You don't want to use the source material, that's shitty, but you don't even want to stay within what happened in the MCU. You don't need to be writing. You don't need to be in this position of work. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't even care about Armor Wars or Ironheart. And that's the sad part. Because they ruined Rhodey. So yeah, Secret Invasion was the nail in the coffin, but yeah. Yeah, he did. And see, there's that what if, like, what if we explored Hulk's time away from the Avengers? Or what if Hulk was actually resentful? What if he was still resentful after leaving? What if he was actually forced out, forced off the planet like he was in the comics? No, I don't think it's mean. I think it's a valid question because the thing about it is you introduced her in Wakanda Forever. You put her in an environment that doesn't make sense. You basically, I don't know, like they give her nothing to work with. They basically, her story was full 360. She started off with the suit, made the thing, blah, blah, blah. By the end of the movie, she had like this whole vibranium suit or updated suit, and then she had to give it back. And she was back to square one. So what was even the point of this? Why did we follow her? It's so stupid. And instead of waiting until Armor Wars, or I guess her own show, to introduce her fully and completely, no, you put her in Wakanda Forever, and it was just a complete flop failure. Like, right. Like like it just. Oh, that's my phone. Yeah, he kind of did. And even the way that they did that was absolutely infuriating. And it was literally played for laughs. So, which is frustrating. Very frustrating. Yeah. And the thing about it is, even with Red Hulk, Hulk has to be there in some capacity. We can't just have him exist and Bruce is nowhere near that. Like I'm sure Hulk in some manner is probably going to fill the void. I feel like within the movie he'll fill the void for about 10 minutes. And then that'll be it. I don't know. They'll find some way to ruin it, I'm sure. And this is just me being apathetic and pessimistic about literally everything right now. because we've just been proven time and time again that they don't care about consumers. They don't care about the fans. They just don't care. So, really? See, that's so weird though, because she's literally, how old was she? She was young in Wakanda Forever. Wasn't she like in college? So she was like what, 18, 19? How old is Riri? How old is Riri Williams in Wakanda Forever? She was 19. How old is Shuri? I think Shuri's young, but the actress just looks older. Like she looks like she's in her 30s. How old is Shuri in Black Panther 2? Are you serious? She's in her 20s? Oh, you're right. That's right. I'm so sorry. That actress she just does not give 20s. She gives like late 20s, early 30s. See, this is similar to that of Titans when we had Bernard and Tim, but Bernard was looking like he was in his 30s and he was supposed to be the same age as Tim, and he was like 17 to 19 years old. It's just visually it looks awkward because she looks older. Like I don't know, like that. I don't know. Oof. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. Oh, yo. Let's see. Okay, we're not looking at What If anymore. So yeah, What If season 3, that seemed like it was a bust. Agatha all along, I really could care less. 97 was this year. People really liked that. There was a whole lot of drama around the showrunner. I think he's gone now. And I think the person who did season 3 of What If, he's supposed to do the second season of X-Men 97. So we'll see, how that goes. Oh my God. Let's go to YouTube, yeah? Or can we just watch it here? Oh, great. Oh, do we have to watch it on YouTube? Okay, hold on. We're going to watch the trailer for Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because I guess I'm like, me either, Cameron, me either. I don't know. I haven't grown the desire to watch it. So I'm not sure what that says, but I am slightly intrigued by the Spider-Man show because it is Spider-Man and I'm biased. So we are going to just take a look at this trailer, see what it's giving. Yeah. I don't know how the volume is going to sound. Hopefully it's decent. We'll see. Okay. I'm digging the 60s theme. That is my favorite theme of all time. Favorite show.
You're gonna be late. I'm okay.
Hey. Oh. Petey's always been a bit clumsy.
You know me, clumsy Petey Parker. Help! Mr. Campbell, I remembered I left something in the bathroom. Deuces. Parker out.
Superpower size kid, know you want a neighbor like me. Look out.
Somebody help me! He's running, grab him! Gotcha!
I thought it was dead meat.
Check out our next victim in his dumbass costume.
Is my suit really that bad?
Ouch!
Oh! Watch out for that ladder! Just consider it a good deed from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's me, by the way. I'm Spider-Man.
There we go again. Swinging through the city so fast you could barely notice him.
I truly believe that I have these powers to help people, to protect them.
Need my city, you need me. Taking off the mask, I know what you see. Know you want a neighbor like me. Just a young man cleaning up the streets. Ain't nothing changed, no, this is the real me.
So,
You're Spider-Man. With my help, you'll achieve greatness.
Oh man, this suit's incredible. If you ever need another butt kicking, just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Do you want a neighbor like
No, you may not be excused from said test. Ah, nice of you to join us, Mr. Parker. See me after class.
I don't know. Yeah, right. I'm trying to compile my thoughts together. I don't know that I like how it looks. I don't know that I like the animation. I can appreciate that in modern times, Spider-Man's thing is kind of streaming, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Spider-Man, his anonymity is so important. It's so important to Peter. I just don't see how he would be so comfortable streaming what he does, but that could be me. I'm also tired of Peter in high school. I'm very much over that. So I don't really want to see that again. These are the same beats that we have seen in every single Spider-Man project of recent times. So I really I'm not interested in seeing it again with new iterations of these characters, some race bent, some not. I just don't really want to see this. The voice acting sounds good. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the animation really threw me off. From that first shot where he like gets hit by the car, this like looks so awkward. Part of me feels like they were inspired by Spider-Man the new animated series. I don't know if you all know of that show, but I feel like they were kind of inspired by that because the animation feels similar, except when that show came out, they were literally on a budget. Like it wasn't purposeful for it to look as corny as it did sometimes. I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. So I'll say that. Oh, what is this? Oh, don't we love when hypocrisy like shows its face? I love that. I kind of love that. I saw the thing. I know they race bent Osborne. I feel like they did some other ones too. Um, hmm. I think it's funny that they race bent Osborne into a black man, and he's typically the villain when it comes to these stories, or he's typically seen as an antagonist. So I think that's a funny choice. What are these comments said? Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. They said that this was no longer canon to the MCU. I wonder though, like, are they gonna make tweaks? Because if the show was made with it being in mind that it was, canon to the MCU, like, are they gonna make tweaks to where that's not the case or what? Like, what are the vibes? I mean, I don't know. They really couldn't. I don't know if they even could make it canon to the MCU with like a lot of the changes. So I don't know. Oh, okay. So according to this comment, it was supposed to be a prequel to Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh, you're talking about on his suit. Yeah, I'm not liking the I can see why it was supposed to be a damn prequel to Homecoming. And this is what I'm saying. Like, if you made this with that in mind, but now you're retconning it, you're talking it, what? You're walking it back. Like I just feel like a lot of things about this show aren't going to make sense, or it's going to be confusing because it was supposed to initially be a prequel to Spider-Man Homecoming. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm not I'm just over the homemade suit era, the high school era. I'm just over it, honestly. So, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, you know, I can appreciate it. Like, I get it. I get it. But the execution, no. It feels like they whipped this up 5 days before it was due, and they were like, here you go, and this is what we have. I don't know. Like, okay, I'll be generous and say a week before it was due. Yeah, I'm just not really interested in this. And the fact that this is coming out in January, I don't know about that one. Is there anything else Marvel wise? Speaking of that though, have y'all played Marvel Rivals at all? Because I love Marvel Rivals. I haven't played it too much. My friend is like obsessed, but it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. Why would they show me an ad for this game? I love this game. I have this game. Anyways, what is this? Oh, is this a teaser? I've seen they've been showing clips from What If season 3. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really care about this. They're really using Red Hulk to sell the film, which I think is really to their detriment. I really believe that. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what this is giving for a second.
Your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that or you don't want to. Who you think they talk about? Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. Stand by for proof of death. You want me? Come and get me.
Like, what's going on? Like, hold on. He had a thing. We got the helmet for a second. He was like in the sky. Oh, yeah, like what? Definitely inspired by Ant-Man. They pulled out one of the prototypes from the garage and said, "Here, you can have this." Like, what is this? Do you see this? This whole like design here is giving Ant-Man. What is going on? I don't like this at all. I don't like that. That would have been amazing. I would have liked to see that. And it wouldn't even have to be anything long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we could do like a 5-episode thing. Just, dip your toe, especially because the Spider-Verse film keeps getting delayed and we're not getting that, I think, also until 2027. So, like, I think that would be nice. Yes, it's so fun. You should play it, William. I think you would have a really good time. Funny enough. Crazy thing. They actually respect the source material in the game. I stamp it. I swear it. They care, even in how they look, like their dialogue, accents. It's all there, and that's, I think, what draws me back to that game every single time, because they're not so focused on catering to the MCU. They are focused on catering to the comics and these legacy characters and making sure that that is respected. And I just love that. Like, if you look at Scarlet Witch in that game, Her Romani heritage and skin tone is there. Hello. Literally, if you switch between that costume and the Multiverse of Madness, which is the MCU one, night and day. Night and day. I don't know. It's just, yeah, like we're having another political thriller. I don't know. And then they're using Kendrick in the soundtrack. Okay. Like, I just don't care. I just don't care. Oh, but let's step into DC for a second. We've done enough Marvel. Let's step into DC and see what's going on, and then we'll come back and just look at Marvel and DC in 2025. I mean, DC, I don't even know if there's much to talk about for real. Let me look. DC, what was I even gonna search up? Yeah, DC movies 2024. I know animated projects wise, or like they've had some things, they've had a couple things, but hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, the DC original movies. Okay. Did anything, something came out. I'm not crazy. I'm like having a brain fart. I kind of hate Screen Rant, but we're going to use this for the time being. Yes. Go ahead, Superman. Woo. Someone left a comment recently on my trailer reaction video, just kind of highlighting something that I forgot to highlight, which is the sheer amount of characters that are going to be in this movie. I'm very, very worried about that. And that's I feel like that's such a James Gunn trope. You have like a bunch of characters, maybe some unknown, some very well known. They're kind of working together. It's a little quirky. Like, I just feel like that's the vibe we may get alongside, Superman. So yeah, I don't know. The sheer amount of characters that are going to be in this movie is a bit concerning. But we'll see what comes of that. What else happened? Oh yeah, Joker 2 came out. Oh my God. Oh my God. I said forever ago on this channel, I think when Black Adam was coming out, the news came out that they were going to do a sequel for Joker 2. And I said in that video that this movie did not need a sequel. And it certainly shouldn't have been a damn musical. And here we are, here we are. Like, this is like and what's funny? I think it came out allegedly that like what's his name? What was his name? Was it Todd Phillips when we did this movie? Yes. It's right there and I'm not looking at it. Yeah, so it came out that Todd Phillips didn't even want to do this movie. That was basically kind of forced upon him. And so I think he just he did this out of spite, and it may have shown. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I just, oh, good gracious. Everything doesn't need a sequel, folks. Everything does not need a sequel. Let this be your lesson. Yes, thank you for bringing this up, Blackstone, because that came out too. So test screenings came out for Superman, and the reaction hasn't been good. They were saying, like Blackstone saying, that it's going to be similar to Cap, the first Avenger, as far as like, I guess the feel, the themes, the energy, and what's it called? I only heard First Avenger, so I don't know about the other movie. But yikes, if that's true. I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about that, because the thing is, for Captain America: The First Avenger, I don't think it's a bad film. I think it's okay. I think for what they were trying to do with Captain America, I felt like it worked. I don't know if you could take that and apply it to Superman, but we'll see. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that. If it's true that the test screenings didn't go well, like, it's not great at all. Can you believe that? That's what came out too. I didn't even talk about that with Marvel. Is there a need to, though? No. I didn't see Venom 3 and I didn't see Craven. So yeah, never mind. Okay. Black Adam or Joker 2. You know, I would say, I don't know. I feel like Joker 2, because from the beginning, the people were not feeling Joker 2. From the beginning, it was bombing horrendously. The reviews were egregious. People were walking out in the middle of that movie. They weren't even finishing it. Definitely Joker 2. I think Black Adam, at the very least, you can sit down and you can kind of watch it a little bit, right? It's very mediocre, very generic, but you can kind of watch it, right? I don't know. For me personally, am I going to sit down and rewatch it? No. But I think for your average moviegoer and even some fans, some people still defend that movie. Some people, like, they had a good time with the action. I thought the action was good, right? But it has some good points to where you can go back and press play. Joker 2, according to the public, no, it doesn't have that. So, no. Oh my God. First of all, The Rock, I don't even know if he would allow that. I think it would ruin whatever image he was trying to sell at the time. But could you imagine? You have the Justice League of America breaking out into song. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Let's keep going though. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know how to feel about this, because the thing is, I want Clayface to be in live action. I wanted him to be in the Batman too. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I mean, he was one of the villains I would have wanted to see in that movie. His own movie? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh yeah, Creature Commandos. Oh my God, it started raining. Whoa, it started raining outside. I don't know if that's picking up for you guys, but it is raining outside. Anyways, how do we feel about Creature Commandos? I have not taken a look at that, but I guess Clayface made his debut, so then he's gonna be like in the DCU. Okay, what's going on? DC shows will premiere on HBO. Okay. Oh, y'all, Penguin was so good. Penguin was so good, guys. You should watch Penguin. Penguin was so good. All of the DC shows will premiere on HBO. Like, I don't really know how to feel about that. The thing is, they're so flimsy with their content on Max. Like, they'll literally have something there for a couple months and they'll take it off with no warning. It's just gone. I think they're removing Static Shock, Teen Titans. I think that's coming off of Max after literally today. So, I don't know. Okay. Right. We already know about this, but let me go and see if there are any comments. Yo, could you imagine He's just like pulling from Moana, and he's just like belting out every note possible. Like, y'all, like, what's going on? That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing. I think a little bit of it is stubbornness for me. I'm not gonna lie. But part of it also, I'm just kind of burnt out with James Gunn and his typical way of doing superhero projects. I just feel like he's kind of a one-trick pony. And that's not to say that, you know, he doesn't hit, because a lot of his projects I've enjoyed, but I just kind of don't want to see another Suicide Squad-esque show, especially from him. So yeah, I'll probably check it out eventually. I'm not so adverse that I would just never give it a shot, but right now I'm okay. I agree, William. I think I don't know if you were here for this. This is at the beginning of the stream, but I said that we are definitely getting Supergirl too soon. There is absolutely zero reason why she should be in chapter 1 of the DCU. She should not be there. Why do I have more of an idea of what a Supergirl film could look like, but we have no idea if Wonder Woman is going to be in this DCU, when she will be coming into the DCU. We just got news that the Batman film, the Brave and the Bold film, which is the DCU's Batman, that's not coming for a while. So that's not confirmed. So your Trinity is not secured. But I have an idea of what a Supergirl film is going to look like. I have an idea of what an Authority film, a Green Lantern TV show are going to look like. And that's, you know, I'm not trying to say that it's a bad thing that we're getting a Lantern show. I think that's great. But it's too soon. Like it's just too soon. And then there were reports coming out that the Lanterns TV show, most of it's going to take place on Earth. Are you joking? Okay. All right. So yeah, we have Hal Jordan. I think they're going to phase him out, which I think is a mistake. I think they're going to have him come in, and he's going to pass down, you know, the mantle, I guess, to Jon Stewart, who has been cast as this handsome fella here. And I just think that's a mistake, because I don't understand why we can't, you know, live in a world where we have a cinematic universe and both of these Green Lanterns exist at the same time. That is the only reason I can believe that they casted an older Hal Jordan. Like, kinda is an understatement. And I can I can respect that. I can respect that. A lot of people are saying the same thing, and I can respect that. I'm just very skeptical, and we'll see. We'll see what comes of it, but I'm just very skeptical. You know, William, I think the fact that we live in a world where a fart fetish comic for Harley Quinn has come out, and there is reportedly an actual scratch and sniff in the comic. You know, I don't know if there's any redeemable factor with Harley Quinn. I don't know if there is a chance for her to be redeemed as a character. I really, really don't. Because I agree with you. I very much agree with you, but I think they're too far gone. Yeah, I think they're too far gone. Literally, I play Fortnite from time to time, and they put some DC characters in the shop. And of course, it's Batman, you know, of course. But it's Batman and Harley Quinn in feudal attire. And I'm just like, of all the characters, Harley Quinn. Like, come on. Like, come on. No, I'm not. I dropped that after the first 3 episodes of season 3. So I have that review up on my channel. That is the last time I watched that show. I realized after those first 3 episodes, the show is it's just not for me anymore. Like, it wasn't funny. That was the biggest sin. Like, it wasn't funny. it really wasn't as funny as it was in the first 2 seasons. Yeah. And the way that Harley and Ivy got together, it was at the expense of Kite Man. And then, oh my God, they gave Kite Man his own show. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But yeah, so the way that they got together was at the expense of Kite Man. And I was just like, no, that's okay. And they're just annoying as shit. I don't know. I've always felt like they were better as friends. Like their dynamic is it's just so much better as friends. They are unbearable as a couple. They are so unbearable. And that was just within those first 3 episodes. I was like, yeah, I'm cool. So yeah, I haven't watched it since then. But I mean, I think it's on season 5, which is, I guess, unsurprising. But yeah, it's on season 5. I don't know if that's its last season though. Daniel Craig. What? No, I'm not even gonna spend time with that. Yeah, Crypto. We love Crypto. He was my favorite part of the trailer. I love Crypto. I love him. Okay. Right. So they're doing a dynamic duo movie. All of these like little projects that they've announced, they're all centered around Batman characters, which I guess is unsurprising. But it's just kind of like, oh, well, here we go again. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Let's see. I am interested in this though, like in the idea of this. Dick Grayson and Jason Todd team up. I'm very interested in this. So we'll see where it goes. Is this animated? Yes, it's an animated movie. So I'm interested in that. Okay. Yeah, this was renewed for season 2. I can't really speak much on Creature Commandos, but the people are loving it, so that is great. That is great. La 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 la. What? What is this? Oh, it's a novel. Oh, okay. That could eat. That could eat. Okay. So they're gonna have Clayface in the Tim Burton verse, and then they're gonna bring in Hugo Strange as well. I mean, that could be something. Penguin, right? The Penguin was great, y'all. Watch it. It is so good. So good. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Ha 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 ha. Delayed. And this is the same guy who directed the Flash movie. So I have little hope for this film. Very little. You know, William, that's a good point. Because I think at this point, he deserves something. He deserves something. I don't think he should be in like chapter 1 necessarily. But, you know, I think in like chapter 2, chapter 3, he should definitely have a movie or a TV show. I just think him being so underutilized like this, you are cutting off a key demographic by not utilizing Static Shock. Because in my opinion, Static Shock was created to kind of compete against Spider-Man. In that, you know, he's a teenager, that relatability factor, he's in high school, juggling his superhero responsibilities and home life, and he has the quips and da-da-da. I feel like we need to get on it. But you know how WB is, so. Right. They casted her, right. It's Chick. Yes. I don't mind the casting. I think it's fine. I don't know. She has a very unique face, if that makes sense. I feel like she has a very unique face. It'll be hard for me to just kind of see her as Kara Zor-El, but we'll get there when we get there. We're not even there yet, so we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, just this is just too soon. I just yeah, this is a joke considering your sequel hasn't even started being made yet. So, okay. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, DC. Now let's look at their animated projects because I talked about why are you not going back? All right. DC animated movies 2024. I talked about the Tomorrowverse on this channel and how essentially I felt like it was a clusterfuck. I just felt like we did not spend enough time with these characters in this universe before they decided to close the book, not only on this universe, but several other ones that we've grown up with and we love and that are infinitely better put together than this universe. So, hold on. No, where can I find it? I guess we can just use Screen Rant again. Okay, no. Let's just use what came out. What came out? Okay, we'll just. I guess we'll. I know it has it right there. Oh God, I know it has the movies there, but I feel like there were more. La 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 la. Let's go down. Was that really it? Oh, never mind. We could have just used what was on the Google page because that was it. Okay, so we'll just use what's on the Google page. That took forever. All right, so we had Crisis on Infinite Earths parts 1, 2, and 3. I believe we watched part 1 and 2 on this channel. Part 3 I watched with my friend. And I don't like the movies were just they were so blah. Like they were just so mediocre. I think they strung a lot of the plot together. They were just kind of thinking it up as they went along. And I'm glad that this animated universe is over. I'm not gonna lie, the Tomorrowverse, even though I feel like we didn't spend enough time with them. Part of it was also that they really weren't written well at all. Like we had 2 quote unquote Justice League Center films. I put a quote because Justice League War World is really just about the Trinity, but we had Justice League World War II, and then we had War World, and you know those characters were just they were just not memorable at all. And then you had Supergirl, and she was with Brainiac 5 and that whole group. That was so boring. What else came out in the Tomorrowverse? That Superman film, meh. Every time I do a stream, I swear I'm looking up what came out in the Tomorrowverse. I swear to God. Let's go back to Wikipedia. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, and they label it. Yay. So yeah, we started with Man of Tomorrow. Justice Society. These ones were good. The Long Halloween, part 1 and 2. I did not like the ending, though. I already talked about that. This was the most forgettable movie of the entire universe. And that is crazy to say. Holy cannoli. No. Yes, this is what it was. Legion of Superheroes. Boring. War World. It was okay. These were okay. And we had Watchmen, which I think I watched part one, which was really good. I did not know they put out part two, so I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, no, no. DC just didn't. They just didn't have a lot going on this year, and when they did, it really wasn't good. What is there to say? Oh, it was not good. Like it was not. It was so bad. I swear there were points when I was watching that movie, I like blinked and 30 minutes flew by. And I was like, what is going on? Mind you, usually when I'm watching something, I'm pretty focused, like I'm pretty attentive. But no, like it was just like so garbage. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, that's honestly like this last part of what you said encapsulates the entire Tomorrowverse. I swear to God. It was barely a universe. Like at least with the new 52 verse. Although I think that was riddled with mediocre films. You at least felt like you stepped into a world where these DC superheroes existed and knew of each other or knew each other and these stories existed. Like it felt like the universe was lived in. This did not at all. Good gracious. Hell no. Hell no. And then I mean DC TV shows. I think it was just Penguin, right? I think it was just Penguin. Okay. Creature Commandos, yes, but oh yeah, the Caped Crusader. I did not watch that. Did people watch this? The Caped Crusader? I think that was on Prime. What do we think about that? I know that they did something to Harley Quinn. And they did something else, but I don't know. I did not check that out. Oh my god. Yeah, like I can give it some credit. It had a little bit of sauce. It really did. It really did. And I feel like there are a lot of movies within that New 52 verse that I regularly go back and rewatch. I don't know what it is about Bad Blood, but I regularly go back and rewatch that film. I don't know what it is. I really, really enjoy that movie. That one, of course, you know, Flashpoint Paradox, because it technically is a part of the New 52 verse. What is another one? Throne of Atlantis. I sometimes go back and rewatch that one. I enjoyed that one. Like, it has some sauce. But the Tomorrowverse, hell no. Yeah. Gotham by Gaslight. I think we're thinking about the same one. That was really good, actually. Hold on. Oh my god, what is going on with my mouse? Is it dying? Ugh, I might have to get a new mouse. Okay. Gotham by... Yes, this was a good-ass movie. I love a mystery. So I was clocked in and locked in. I really love this movie. This was really good. Yeah. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Yes. And you know what? It was something I put on my community page regarding that, because I think the director or writer, he came out because they gender swapped Penguin, and their defense was, oh, well, there are not enough female villains. I shit you not. No, let me find the exact quote, because I'm telling you, it was basically that. And I was absolutely gobsmacked. Hold on. Na. Yes. So someone asked, because the interview question was, I literally clapped when I saw that the Penguin was a woman and heard Minnie Driver doing her voice. All right, all right. It was an unexpected and wonderful surprise. Why did you make that choice? So then, I think this is what is this Bruce? Is this Brucey Twin? Bruce Tim? Yeah. So Bruce Tim was like, James and I were talking about the overview of the show, and we said one of the problems with Batman as he is there's a lack of good villains. There's a lack of good villains. There's a lack of good female villains, is what they meant to say. They didn't put that in there, but then they go on to name Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. But it would have been really good to have more female villains. I'm like, are you shitting me right now? And see, this is the problem when you have people in charge of these shows that literally do not look at the source material at all, or they do not utilize Google. Like, let's utilize Google right now. Right now. Right now, right now, right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get a new mouse. That is like not okay. No. Let's do this. You look at this. One Google search, and you have like 9 things. You have 9 people who are directly connected to Brucey Boy or Gotham that you could have utilized in that show. But you only name members of the Gotham Sirens. This is so insane. Look at this. Look at this. Alphabetically. Look at that. Female villains. Look at this. One Google search took 5 minutes. Some of these are from the TV shows. Others are, of course, from the books. Could have taken any of these. And they did what? Oh, they just gender swapped an already existing male villain. Really, really shaking the table there, DC. Really, really. Oh, God. It's so moronic. Let's see. Oh my God, Sonic! I'm going to see Sonic 3 this week. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my God, it is raining hard out there. All right. I feel like that's it. Like DC really did not have a lot going on this year. Let's go back to Marvel. Let's look at their 2025 Marvel. Okay, the website that we were on had stuff that was supposed to come out in 2025. So we'll start. I guess we'll start with the TV shows. Oh my God, Hit Monkey season 2. Wait, guys, wait. This was actually kind of a bright spot. I kind of forgot that I watched it a little bit. But this was good. Hit Monkey is a good show. I enjoyed season 2. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. All right. So here we can see stuff that's supposed to come out in 2025. So we have these 5 shows here: Daredevil, Born Again, Ironheart, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Marvel Zombies, and Wonder Man. I can already tell you, I don't care about Wonder Man. I don't care about Ironheart. I'm not super interested in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I am curious and a little excited about Marvel Zombies. And I'm curious on Daredevil Born Again. I am cautiously curious. I think of all of these, I am most excited for Marvel Zombies, then Daredevil Born Again. And then the rest of these are just, I don't know, cannon fodder. I don't know. I think I don't know if I watched the Wonder Man trailer live. I feel like I did. And I was just not feeling it. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling this at all. Not even for the fact that they race swapped him. I think it was unnecessary, but even beyond that, the trailer that we got, or the little sneak peek, I'm just not interested. I'm really not interested at all. No. I'm thinking Daredevil Born Again could be something good. Maybe. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm really excited for Marvel Zombies because I really enjoyed when they did that in What If, but I don't know. You think they're actually coming? Because honestly, I don't know if they're coming. I hope, regardless, what that Iron Fist that existed in the Netflix verse, do not bring that to Marvel. Don't bring that to the MCU. You can kind of leave that where it is. I don't know, but at the same time, if they bring over that Iron Fist, he needs immensely better writing behind him, like real bad. I don't know if they're coming though. I mean, I don't know. I think there's been like some blurbs out there that the actors kind of put out. But I would be very surprised if they made an appearance at all in the MCU. I would be very, very surprised. I agree. Most people are very, very excited about Daredevil Born Again. They have big shoes to fill. The expectations are high. And if they don't meet that in the slightest, it's not going to make it. It is not going to make it. Charlie Cox cannot save it. So, yeah, I feel you. Let's see what the movies are looking like. Okay. All right, so what we're supposed to have next year for movies: Captain America, Brave New World, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, First Steps, Blade at some point, Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars. Oh gosh, is it storming? Ooh. All right, guys. If my power goes out, if I'm like out for the count, it was because of the storm. I'm just putting that out there right now. I don't give a damn about Brave New World. I don't give a damn about Thunderbolts. I am caring less about Fantastic Four First Steps by the day, which kind of breaks my heart because I love Fantastic Four. They're one of my exceptions in Marvel. But I don't like I've said this before, I don't like what they're trying to give us. So it's a no for me. And then all of the news that's coming out with these two films, complete nostalgia bait, complete nostalgia fest, complete desperation. And I'm not interested in playing that game. I'm really not interested in playing that game. And literally, I think when I made my video about Chris Evans coming back, I made a joke about I wouldn't be surprised if news came out that Scarlett Johansson will appear in the movie as Black Widow. And literally a couple days ago, reports came out that reportedly Scarlett Johansson is going to come back as Black Widow for these movies. And just it's not. Oh my God. And it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Oh my God. We're just like never. We're just never going back. We're never going back to Blade. What a damn shame. Before I address your comment, Blackstone, I'm surprised too, but money talks. Even if the person offering you money is trying to steal a lot of it behind your back. So, yeah, if that's true that she comes back, money talks. The same way RDJ's coming back, money, desperation on Marvel/Disney's end. He wants money, maybe some other stuff. Chris Evans, money. I think a lot of the projects that he's done since his time at the MCU has ended. I don't think those have panned out. So go back to what you know, I guess. And these people have been in interviews saying, "Oh no, like I'm probably not gonna come back. Like the character had his story." Full of crap, just full of crap. Absolutely full of crap. I watched the Thunderbolts trailer and thought it was cool. The asterisk in the title and Sentry being in it point to there being a twist that is actually Dark Avengers. You think so? You think so? I just hate that they're just like misusing the Thunderbolts in this manner. But I can't even be like super angry anymore. This is par for the course. I don't this poster. This is, are they gonna show it? They didn't show it, but the little picture that they have for it, this looks so AI. Let me see if I can pull up a bigger image. I'll look at it, but what's it called? It looks so AI. It really does. Okay. I don't need this Variety article because, yeah, I don't need this. Wait a minute. Variety's like throwing in some like MCU tie-ins. Like, whoa. Let's share this tab. Hold on. Let's go back. They're throwing in a lot, which I feel like is probably unnecessary, but hold on. Oh, right. They're doing Black Panther 3. Okay. So, yeah, they're gonna do Young Avengers at some point. I don't know if that's gonna be next year. I know like some footage came out on the on the Disney cruise ship. Stuff is always coming out on the cruise ships. I don't know why. But basically it was Miss Marvel, I think Cassie and someone else, they were all sitting at a table together and just kind of hints towards Young Avengers, which I literally could care less about at this point, which is unfortunate. Because I like Young Avengers, but these iterations of the characters, I'm not really a big fan of. Like Miss Marvel's okay, but America Chavez is not a character. Cassie Lang, no. Riri, no. Scar, we haven't seen anything but that horrendous CGI yet. So, Elijah, we haven't seen anything really yet. And then with the twins or the brothers, Billy and Tommy. Yeah, like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, your browser has lost connection to your screen share audio. Oh, I think it's okay. I'm not. You guys can still hear me, right? I feel like you can. We're just gonna keep going. The storm is doing its thing, so I'm just letting you know if I clock out, it's the storm. But yeah, I really think they should just be honest. Like, just call a thing a thing. Like the payday was nice, and I'm back. Like literally, I feel like from the beginning, they should have just said, I'm always open to coming back and exploring this character. You know, whatever that may be, whatever that looks like, I'm always open to that. Boom, that's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. And then you can hide, you know, your true like desire. Like, yeah, you know, if that money talks, I'll come back. Like, just call a thing a thing. Just call a thing a thing. You know what, William? Yeah. I don't know why he's in Thunderbolts. I remember when that came out at D23. And I think it was Alex who asked, why the hell is Winter Soldier there? They literally had a whole show together, building that bond, that friendship, and he's like, you know, possibly nowhere to be found in this movie. So we don't know for sure, but yeah. Yeah, Cassie Lang's annoying. I'm not a big fan of her. I don't really care. She's so annoying. Oh my god. Oh, she's so annoying. Okay. So, right, we already kind of looked at this. For each of these things that comes out, Variety's giving like an MCU tie-in. We can ignore that for this show because they've already walked back that this is part of the MCU. So, okay. So then New World, Brave New World. Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross will appear as the President of the United States. Isn't it so funny? So funny. They had no problem replacing the actor who played Thunderbolt Ross. No problem with that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's see. Right, the guy who played the leader in The Incredibles 2008, he's coming back. Like, so you're gonna have the leader and possibly no traces of the Hulk. Okay. This film will also finally deal with the ending of 2021's Eternals. For real? Will it? God, that's like 4 years ago. That's gonna be 4 years ago by the time this movie comes out. Oh my god, you've had a lot of projects since then. And none of them have addressed the ending of Eternals, so that's cool. Oh, they're saying it's possible John Walker could return or Valentina. Okay, so dumb. Oops. You saw in Thor's Left Kid could be in Young Avengers. That could be something. Maybe. I'm just so uninterested in MCU's Thor. I don't know. Oh my god. The thing is, I don't even know if they would reboot and bring back T'Challa. Like, they've already made their bed with that decision. They've already lost their dignity with that decision. I think, you know, to walk it back and bring back T'Challa, when they went out of their way to have him and Malice's son, what was her name? I know her code name is Malice. What's her actual name? Is it Nakia? Yeah, Nakia. When you had him and Nakia's child named T'Challa, like, it's just such a joke. Such a joke. What's this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure like everything's okay, because like my internet could just at any moment. I can already see it's a little slow over here, but That's okay. We're still going. We're still going. Okay, let's see. Okay. I don't really have anything else to talk about what's to come. I mean, yeah, no. Let's go to DC because we know DC has a lot on its plate. We'll start with their TV shows. I know there's like some reports that have come out. Share this tab instead. All right, IGN, what have you got for us? Oh, they're doing movies and TV shows. Well, that helps me out. Okay. This is why I usually have ad blocker on, because like this is like so stupid. Look at this. It's ridiculous. Okay. Whoa. Let's close this one. Try to have minimal tabs open. Oh, for next year. Jesus. It looks like confirmed. Of course, Superman, Peacemaker season 2, and then the Sandman season 2. Did people watch that? What do we think? I've never watched the Sandman. I didn't even know it was a DC character until that show came out. So that's like crazy. But oh my god. Okay. Connection is unstable. Okay, good. It's back. Jesus. The storm is making things rough. All right. Okay. So Supergirl's supposed to come out in 2026. And then everything else is in development. Lanterns TV show, Brave and the Bold, The Authorities, Swamp Thing, Teen Titans, Deathstroke, Sergeant Rock, Clayface, Dynamic Duo, Waller TV show, Booster Gold, Paradise Lost, Blue Beetle, Harley Quinn, and other stuff. Constantine 2. Yikes. Okay. I don't even know how to feel about this. Like, this just feels so all over the place. Hold on, IGN. I don't know if you're giving me what I want. And you haven't even fully loaded yet because what is going on? Let's see. Go back. Thank you. Oh my god. We've been using Screen Rant so much. I hate Screen Rant. Okay. Oh, that started? So they started filming for this. I wonder if Guy Gardner will show up. They're saying it's expected, but we'll see. I'll tell you one thing. Oh my god. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Guy Gardner, he looks silly as hell. That bowl cut does not look right on Nathan Fillion. I don't have a problem with the bowl cut being there at all, right? Because that to me is like one of Guy Gardner's signatures. Like, you know, it's him. He's got the cut. Doesn't look good on Nathan Fillion. It's just not really giving to me. It's just not really giving. But that's me. That's the only thing. Let's see. Peacemaker season 2. I didn't watch the first season, so yeah. Whoa, what do you mean unresponsive? Whoa. but it's responsive to me. Okay. You guys can see that. All right. Anyways, Superman, no room to fail. Godspeed. I don't think we should be getting a Clayface movie. Oh my God. Bless you. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, The Brave and the Bold. This Waller TV show, like, why are we doing this? Seriously, why? How much more do we need to see for Amanda Waller? Is my question. I don't understand it. The Authority. Yeah, Penguin season 2. I don't think that's been confirmed. Hopefully, we'll have to see. It'll probably determine. What am I saying? It'll probably be determined by like the Batman sequel and like what that looks like. Because then they can craft season 2 off that if they plan on using his character. I don't know. Okay, so that's all done. So the last thing I kind of wanted to do is related to DC, so it works out. But this is about Titans, if we can go back that far. When I did my final video on Titans, I was supposed to do a video where I looked at my season 4 predictions and see how well it lined up with what we had in season 4. So I make me so scared. Anyways, whoa. Okay. Ooh, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. Okay. Jesus, there's like so much going on. All right. Really? Why? I like the bold cut. I just don't think it looks good on Nathan Fillion. But like, I like it. That sucks. So okay, let's do a restart because so much was going on with like connection. I did a video, Titans, final video ever. And I said I was going to go back and look at my season 4 predictions video to see how it lined up with what we got in season 4. That video never came. I think I was just so excited to be free of Titans that I never got around to it. So I wanted to just finally nip it in the bud and do it this time, and just kind of leave off 2024 with that, because I think that would be kind of funny. Yes, Titans talk. We're gonna chat about Titans for a second. Really, just looking at an old video of mine where I did the season 4 predictions because I never got around to doing that video. Let me get that set up now. Can they copyright you for like showing your own content? I'm sure they can't, but like it would be funny if they could. It would be really funny if they could. Okay. Let's go to my channel. Let's go to my playlist. Stop. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Whoa. That's like really loud. All right. Really? That's so funny. I hope you enjoyed it. I looked back at my my first one that I did for season 3, that really long one, I just like look back at my editing choices and stuff. Sometimes I'm like, girl, like what were we thinking? But let me go ahead and show my screen. Okay. I feel like the volume's gonna be a little loud, but I don't know. You guys can let me know if it's too loud, just because of like how I do my audio and stuff. Hello. Let's just get into. I was gonna start with characters and then move forward, but before we even get to that, let's go over what characters we don't need going into season 4. In my opinion, I don't want to see zip, zilch, zero, no new superheroes in season 4. I don't want any. Okay, wait. New additions to the team. No new additions to the team. Wait. Okay. So we kind of had one in the form of Bernard. we kind of had one in the form of Bernard. So that really didn't come true. And unfortunately, Bernard was like, you know, I'm just gonna keep this up here. You know, I think this is gonna come back. Yeah. We had new characters. Oh no. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. No. Because see, Titans, you have this habit of introducing X, Y, and Z, and then you put so much focus on them that you forget about your core 4. Ooh, you know, and it's funny because with Bernard, they didn't even do that. Like they didn't. Yeah, he's so. We don't mess with Bernard over here. But yeah, you know, the funny thing is they didn't put any focus on Bernard. They put more focus on the Bernard and Tim relationship. That it was just so infuriating to watch. I was like, yo, like, but they put time on it, but then they weren't developed. There was no chemistry. So I'm like, oh, you know, they don't discriminate when it comes to poorly written relationships. So it's embarrassing, at least to me, that Tim Drake, who was introduced season 3 and was present for less than half of the season, has more development and more of a character arc than Gar, who has been here since season 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then he ended up getting a suit in season 4. And then Tim got a suit. Technically before everyone. Because yes, Gar got his suit as well, but it took him 3 years. And Tim only needed 1 or half a year. That's embarrassing. Like, no more new people. I keep hearing blips on Damian Wayne or Roy Harper. No. Oh yeah, they were talking about putting in Damian Wayne or Roy Harper because I think they definitely teased Roy, like there were Easter eggs. Don't think there were any for Damian though. I'm very glad they did not add Roy Harper. That would have been a complete mess. Complete mess. No, and I think the only reason that people are saying Damian Wayne is because they want some type of Bat Family thing. And unfortunately, Titans has created that sort of atmosphere. The writers have created that atmosphere where a Bat Family show is plausible on a show that is supposed to be about the Titans. Like, Damian is such an odd request. We already have Tim. Like, no. And then Roy, since he's head of Argus, I feel like just leave that in Gotham. If you want to do a Bat Family show so bad, y'all should have just given Red Hood a spinoff. Speaking of him, let's start with Red Hood. I think I've already said this, but he just needs to go on another show. We got him in season 4, training Tim, of all people. I really still believe he should have had a spinoff, and I think there were talks about it, but they ended up not going through with it. And it's just like with the time and care that you clearly wanted to give him and that overall, Gotham universe, he should have just been on a different show. Like, I really don't understand why. Yeah, like leave that in Gotham. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was clear that they wanted to do something like that, clearly, but they never went through on it. So they just pushed in Titans. So yeah. What more did I say about Mr. Red Hood?
There's no way he could fit in season 4 because his story is completed with the Titans, Gotham. Like, it's come full circle. I don't know where else he could go but another show. So I'll be interested to see where he fits into season 4. But in my opinion, he doesn't need to be there. I have a picture of the team. Gar. Poor Gar. He has been pushed to the side, in the background, shafted for 3 seasons now. For the love of God, give him an arc.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, honestly, I think so. Yeah, because they rushed that whole story to begin with. Like, by the second episode, we had the reveal. And then by the end of the season, what he was staying in Gotham, but it was weird because everyone just kind of like brushed off what happened. It was like, ooh, like it was weird. It was just weird. Now, Gar, it's crazy. I wanted him to have an arc so badly, and they gave him one, but it was so misplaced that I ended up not really enjoying the arc while it was there. Because I made a whole video about Gar and how he was not necessarily mishandled, but he was just mistreated. But yeah, they gave Gar the whole thing with the red and kind of exploring that. But it didn't connect to the main story at all. Like, the only way it connected was in the way of him having more transformations, which was cool to look at, but he didn't have much to lend to the actual story at play. And then, of course, he had his interaction with Doom Patrol, which was amazing, spectacular. Chef's kiss. That was the best part of the season. So yikes. We got what I wanted, but it's one of those situations where you be careful what you wish for. Let's see, what else did I say about Gar?
Season, please. And I think they were setting something up in season 3, where he is sort of conflicted about these changes that are happening with him and changing into new animals. And I think that's an interesting storyline. I hope that that's what they go with in season 4.
And they kind of did. See, this is the problem. They kind of did that, but it had no connection with Brother Blood and what was happening, to the point where his central episode, it played out exactly as season 3, episode 9, probably season 2, episode 9, and season 1, episode 9, where they have these episodes that are so far divorced from the entire season. It's like, why are we even following this? Why are we here? So yeah. Oh, sorry. I heard a scream. Okay. But yeah, I don't really get it either. Like, I understood it, but I think they were just kind of building up to Gar leaving the team. Like, I really think that's all it was. They were just building up to him leaving the team and doing something else. And this was just something else. But it wasn't in a way where it was interesting and like intriguing, like, ooh, like, like, I don't know. It's just, it was there. Like, we got some cool Easter eggs out of it. And of course he got that focus, but at what cost? So yeah.
Before, like, they focused on that amongst other things, like his relationship with the team, how he feels underutilized, underappreciated, because he is. Just anything like that will be great than what we've gotten. Because what they do is they attach Gar to someone else's story. This season, they attached him to Jason. Last season, it was Connor. Season 1 was really the only time he could sort of have personal development outside of everyone else. And
even then, I think season 1, he was attached to Raven and her whole thing. But he was still able to have like a little personal development, definitely much more than seasons 2 and 3. But Jesus Christ,
I need that to come back tenfold. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So
Raven.
next we have Raven. I love how she's evolving. Her powers, her mantra, everything is going really well. I would love for her to say Azeroth, Mithril, and Zinthos.
We kind of got that. Did she say it in the show? I know Mother Mayhem did. I don't recall if she said it. If you guys remember, help me out. But I don't recall her saying it. But we did get it. It just it wasn't well written.
Absolutely love that. I'd love to see her meditating. Her friendship with Gar, I'd love to see that progress. It doesn't need to be anything super romantic, especially with the actor's age. So I'm good with a handhold or a hug. Like, that would be great. I think they've already.
I don't even think we got that in season 4, which actually kind of pissed me off a little bit, because you made it a point to have Raven be the only Titan that showed up in episode 9, which was all about Gar and his visions and the red and blah blah blah. And then when they reunite, there's nothing there. And they're supposed to be best friends. So I don't know.
Done a hug, but I'm good with more hugs. Yeah. Let's see. As far as her personal story, she's had a lot of development over the season, so I'm fine if she takes a back seat.
Oh no, I'm fine if she takes a back seat. And then literally season 4 was all about Brother Blood and Trigon and all of that mess. So she's kind of at the center. But you know what's funny? It's a true talent, because narratively she's at the center of the story. Because Brother Blood, that's kin, Mother Mayhem, Trigon, all that mess. But then when you watch the season, she's not in the forefront. It's really bizarre. It is truly bizarre. Like, they don't touch on her relationship with Brother Blood. They don't touch on, the possibility of Trigon and what that means to her. Like, none of that. It is so crazy. They have a true talent.
Donna.
Oh, Donna.
I don't know. It feels like they were transitioning her off of the show. So I don't know where she'll really fit into season 4, because she said,
girl, she Donna's not there.
She was gonna go to Paris. And I'm like, and that sucks, because she had such potential. Like, she could have been an amazing leader for the Titans, because everyone instinctively listens to her.
I still subscribe to the idea that she should have stayed and she should have been team leader over Dick Grayson. I still subscribe to that. Missed opportunity.
So I don't know. We could have maybe had her come into herself a little bit more, really embrace being Wonder Girl. But I don't know. Feels like a missed opportunity. Superboy. Hopefully we get more insight.
Before we even keep going, I feel like whatever I'm about to say, I'm going to be so far off the mark because of the Superboy that we got in season 4, Mr. Connor Luthor. Oh, he was easily the worst part of season 4. Easily the most aggravating part of season 4. So I feel like whatever I'm about to say, I was just way off the mark.
To the quote unquote Lex side of him. Oh, it's just such
Oh no, no. And then I was right on the money. No. See, guys, this is why you need to be careful of what you wish for. I wanted more insight on the Lex Luthor side of Superboy, and the whole season was surrounded by that with Connor Luthor, and he was absolutely horrible.
a missed opportunity with the Blackfire stuff. It just seems like they never know what to do with him. So
Yeah, okay. I do still agree with that. I feel like they went the Connor Luthor route because they didn't know what to do with him in season 4. Because like it was literally a regression. Like it was back to Connor from season 2. I'm like, what are we doing? Why are you so easily manipulated? Why are you such a moron? But yeah.
I'd like him to play more of a role. I'd like him to be utilized more. He's one of your most powerful members, and you always find a way to sideline him. I hope that stops. Stop sidelining him, please. Thank you. Moving forward, we have Corey. She's another one that needs some sort of a personal arc, because season 3 was supposed to be that, but then you brought in Blackfire, and then you put so much focus on Blackfire that Corey was just swept to the wayside. And
well, okay. So, again, be careful what you wish for, but then not really, because it's the same situation with Raven, where narratively Starfire was supposed to be at the center. You made it a point. Lex Luthor was tracking her, keeping tabs. Okay, Brother Blood had, a bone to pick with Tamaran. Corey was at the center, but she had no focus. And you told us at the beginning of the season that she unlocked like what? It was like 8% of her power, and she could literally tear through like 10 walls at 8%. So you introduced these crazy statistics for her, this insurmountable power, and you wrote yourselves into a hole. And just never recovered. And old girl deserved better, because Anna Diop was one of the highlights of the show. So
don't try and even sell me on the fact that her powers were not her own and her finding that out. That is not equivalent to personal development. It's not, in my opinion. I would really like if she were focused on maybe transitioning into being a leader for the Titans, focusing on that.
They kind of had that. I will give them a little bit of points for that. Her and Dick kind of stepped into being leaders together. So they get like 1 point.
Let's see. Personally, maybe addressing some of her flaws. She can be a bit of a hypocrite. She can be very cold and very cruel. And the Starfire that I've grown up with, she's always an empath. She always tries to see the brighter side.
I don't know if they address that. I don't know if they ever addressed Corey's personality and how she can be somewhat of a hypocrite and a bit cold. I think they just kind of moved on from that. So that's something.
Side of things. I know that's corny, but I don't know how else to describe it, So I would really like for her to step into that a bit more, especially because she's a mother figure to many of the Titans. Moving forward, we have Dick. So I wouldn't mind if Dick just steps back, like for real.
Okay. This is true. And I thought about that as I was listening to this. I was like, well, the type of show that they wanted to create, I totally understand that. But it was to the point where, see, the reason I said that was because last season, or season 3, it was to the point where she had no issues kind of offing Jason, or she didn't really care like when it came out. I don't know, she just kind of lacked that, just a little bit of empathy. I don't know. It was weird, but yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The hypocrisy though, I would have liked for that to have been addressed. Okay, so Dick Grayson, he actually did take a step back from my memory, and he took a step back season 4, which I can appreciate. I can appreciate that. Like the core story, it wasn't about him, so they get like 1 point.
His overall presence, his development, it has overtaken this entire show from season 1. So I need him to take a step back. I do not want him to be a leader until he actively addresses his flaws and works on them. Because you can't tell me that he's a good leader and in the second breath say that he doesn't really work well with others and he'll go rogue.
Yeah, I think he does a little better with that this season. I think he was a better leader. See, I say this season as if it's still premiering. I think he was a better leader in season 4, for sure. I think he did really good. Not like great, but it was better than season 3, which is not a high bar to reach. So there's that.
He needs to address that. And he really needs to make amends for what happened with Connor, and maybe even tell Gar and Rachel the truth about what.
Oh my God. I fucking wish that happened. I wish that they had a serious conversation about what he did to Connor, and that he told Gar and Rachel what happened. But that never happened. Like, that would introduce conflict within the team, new dynamics, fractured dynamics, because, Gar and Rachel would look at Dick like, what's going on? But alas, no time for that. No, it's okay.
What he did to Connor, if they address that, which I doubt it, but one can dream. Yeah, if he's in the shadows helping Tim train and whatnot, I'm cool with that.
Oh, and then Tim ends up training with a VR headset. And then Bernard. That's great.
Barbara, she's in Gotham, leave her there. Dawn, she's in Paris, leave her there. We don't need any extra people on the show.
Praise God, neither one of them returned.
As far as the overall tone, I really, 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 really need them to just drop this gritty shit that they've got going on. Like, even the intro, dun 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 dun, like,
oh, and they didn't. Oh, in fact, they kept that intro, and you know what? I guess there's a little respect there to just keep that the whole way through. They did not really drop the grittiness. So wrong on that account. Very wrong on that account.
Could they let that go? I would really enjoy a new intro that's a little more upbeat, a little less gritty. I want them to be in a space where they don't have to take themselves so seriously. Like, you don't have to be on the level of, say, Doom Patrol, because they're like batshit crazy over there, but I love Doom Patrol. But the gritty nature of the show, the seriousness, it's just sort of dragged out at this point, and it's not fun. It's not fun to watch, and the Titans should be fun to watch. So I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for. I would love the team to be a family. Y'all keep.
Ooh. The Titans. Yeah, no, I think they were a familial unit the first two episodes, and then that just kind of dropped off the face of the map. That dropped off the face of the map. Oh yeah, the Bat family. Okay. Ooh.
Telling me they're family and then they're apart every season. They split up every season.
Oh, and they split up in season 4.
They're never together for majority of the season. I need the team to not split up, first of all. Second of all, really act like a family, really work together, really talk out your issues with one another. Have your own communicators on your own unique frequency, which can be done.
Ooh, ooh, and they didn't do it. Ooh, ooh. They didn't do it. They really should have had their own communicators, especially with the team growing, especially with the whole thing when Brother Blood had to stay at Star Labs and then they decided to have him leave the very secure building. They should have had communicators. They should have had communicators.
You know, Bat family, let it go.
Oh, thank God they let that go. So we can just like move on from that. Hold on. Beep. Let's just go to the writing because they let that go. So
Writers, we need a change, a noticeable, significant change. Because
ooh. I just know this whole section was a fucking lie. This whole section did not happen. It did not happen. The writing was the same, if not worse, in season 4.
right now, y'all are the poison for this show. So whatever needs to happen to switch it up, get some competent writers, please do it. Dick Corey. We need Dick Corey officially this season.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't. We had it. We got Dick Corey in the last episode, but in between then, walking it back to the first episode, yeah, no, they didn't have enough. They did not have enough. No.
Y'all have been giving us crumbs since season 1, okay? I need content. I need you to build their friendship back up because that was lacking in season 3.
Oh.
Let's start with that because I think that is the foundation for everything. And their friendship is my favorite part about those two, them being best friends. Build that back up. Then let's get to kissing. Let's get a relationship. Like, I just feel like we deserve it. As far as the main antagonist, I would love to see the high five.
Woo.
Gizmo coming back.
Woo! How generous I was. And then I think when I did a video on the casting that came out because we did end up having Jinx, but obviously not this Jinx. But like actual comic book accurate Jinx a little bit. We got Jinx and then she was just awful. Oh God.
Back with a vengeance with now Jinx and Mammoth. I think that would be amazing. And I don't want to hear anything about the budget, okay? Doom Patrol's on the same level and they have Mansoor Mala and the Brain and they look amazing. So I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all could do Mammoth. Y'all could do Jinx. Come on.
Oh my God.
I think that's it. Oh, well, actually, maybe towards the end of the season, you could do a hint of Tara coming into the fold.
The show is over. I was so optimistic here. I was so optimistic of a better life, a better future for Titans. Like, I thought they would just go on to have 7 seasons. No. Wait, are you talking about in Titans? No. No. They don't even interact in Titans. when Doom Patrol crossed over, they only interacted with Beast Boy and Starfire. Yeah. So, yes. But in Teen Titans, that show, yeah, they had like there was a little thing there. It didn't go anywhere, but there was something there.
For season 5, and maybe you could stop writing like the show is going to get canceled at any moment.
The show got canceled. Oh, Jesus. Well,
yeah. One more thing on Corey before I end. As far as her new power goes, I can't believe that they just switched the story, but could we have her powers be green? Can we get the green starbolts? Like, I'm ready for something that's a little bit more comic.
oh no. We didn't get the no, that didn't happen. No, that did not happen.
Accurate than whatever we're getting right now, because when I look at her new powers, at least what we saw in the finale, it looks like something that should be with Blackfire. So maybe we'll explore that in season 4. I hope so. Anyhow, that's pretty much all I have. Let me know what you think.
God. And you know, we did explore Corey's powers in season 4, and it was garbage. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oof, no. You know, it's good to know that I was so optimistic then as to think that they would just get their shit together and we would have a lovely season 4. And then we got season 4 and I struggled to finish it. Like, I remember when I did my last in-depth review, which was for Gar's episode, and it was literally a mission and a half to get that done. Like, oh God. Oh, but anywho, okay. Going into 2025, I really want to try to not be as pessimistic about, you know, these TV shows and movies. But see, Marvel has just disappointed me to the point where no, thank you. Like, I'm like so turned away. DC, I'm not fully turned away yet because I have a DC bias. And I just want them to succeed. But, you know, creatively, it's being presented like there's only one person at the helm. And I really don't want James Gunn to creatively be the only one at the helm for the DCU. Like, I literally don't want that. I really don't want that. So I want to be optimistic. I really do. Like, the Superman teaser trailer did its job. I'm actually like, I'm curious. I'm a little bit excited, little bit. But I don't know. I really don't know what's going to come of that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I know with whatever animated projects that DC is gonna have specifically, I'm gonna try and clock in for that. I'm really gonna try to clock in because I usually always clock in for DC animated projects. I'm gonna try to be like, ooh, let's give it a shot. But really, movies in 2024, just in general, not even comic books, like just in general. Oh my God, like a lot of them have been piss poor. We've been leaning on reboots and continuations and prequels, you know, just nostalgia. That's all it is. You know, and it just has not been panning out. Or if you have an original idea, it's not written well. There's no real risks taken. Like, there are a few gems out there, but there was more mediocrity than anything this year, which is just like, oh God. Yeah. No. Let's see. As far as the channel goes, I want to try to be a bit more active in 2025 because, you know, I don't have to stick to current news, like current TV shows, current movies. I didn't in the past. I always mix, right? But I just kind of lacked that passion a little bit this year. So I know next year I definitely want to try to get back on that as best I can. Like I touched on some old TV shows. There's so many more, so I kind of want to go back and touch on that. There's so many Marvel animated projects that I want to touch on that I would probably want to like watch with you all and like stream because I don't know, they're very interesting. Marvel animated projects, it was kind of a time to be alive. They're kind of an enigma. Some of them are really good and most of them are not. And I have a couple of them, like the Doctor Strange one that came out in like the early 2000s, the Iron Man one. I would probably stream that. I was trying to stream New Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow, but they always clipped me. So I kind of want to try to do that next year. I'm looking to get a new laptop, so that's when I want to do it, when I have a laptop, because it's always better to stream like a movie with you guys that way. But yeah, I definitely want to try to like do more content next year, or at least like diversify what I talk about. Because I don't know if I did that enough this year. Like it was, I'm still proud of the content I did make when I was, around. So there's that. But I hope we grow a little bit as a channel. We're at 550 subscribers, which is crazy. Like I've been hovering around there for a good chunk of the year, which is like crazy. I'm like super happy about that. It's like, woo, like I didn't even imagine myself at 500, 550. Like but if we get to like 600 or something, like that would be crazy. That would just be crazy. That's my goal. My goal is like 600. That's my goal for next year. So hopefully that can happen. We'll see. That would be like really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can up my equipment. Really just like my mic. I've always wanted to get like a new mic. Probably camera too. Like this is like a $30 camera that I'm using, which is not bad, but I mean, this is a hobby also, so I'm not trying to break the bank. So we'll see, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Oh my god, I should show you guys some of my Funkos. I could just do it like this. Hold on. We'll put this here. Oh yeah, I have a coloring book. Let's see if I can put it in camera. This is so fun. I like to color, and I was given this a while ago. So fun. Let me see if I can find some of the ones that I've done. Boop. See if I can find it. Oh, here they are. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. Some of them got a little ruined. I think something got on it. I was like so sick. Okay, let me see. So this is like my favorite one. And none of these are like fully finished, but this is like my favorite one. I did Spider-Woman. I did not finish this gun. But we're not going to talk about that. Move. Oh no, Blessing! I hope you feel better. I really hope you feel better. I appreciate you dropping by anyways. Like, that's crazy. Everyone's been getting sick this holiday season. I had a bout for like 3 weeks. Like, it is just not a game. So I hope y'all are staying safe out there. Make sure your vitamin C's up. Like, we can't, let's not be sick going into 2025. Was this the only one? Were these the only two? I was just showing my colorings from my coloring book, which is based on the Civil War comic. So yeah, I've done a couple. I've thrown out a couple because I become a perfectionist when I color, and then I'm like, I don't like it anymore. Oh my god, is this because of what was poured on it? Yeah. Okay, I think a bunch of oil spilled, and that's what happened. But anyways, I did Spider-Man, which I cannot believe I didn't finish the leg, or it. I don't know what happened, but yeah, so I did Spider-Man, of course. So that one was really nice. And then, ooh, I got some figures too. Let me show you all the figures I've gotten. I got one for my birthday and then one for Christmas. Okay. Let me just move you. Oh, carefully. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, shoot. Okay. I probably shouldn't have moved. Ooh. I shouldn't have moved them. Okay, it's all right. Okay. All right, y'all. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So I got a Spider-Man figure for my birthday, which is really nice. But upon like opening it and taking it out, like this part kind of fell off. So I've been keeping it steady by like pushing the body in and then like positioning it in the way that I want. But it doesn't work with me sometimes. So there's that. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get it together, guys. I knew I shouldn't have moved it, but it's okay. It was worth it. I'll fix that once I'm done with this stream. Okay, but this is the one that I got for Christmas. This is Batwoman Catwoman based off Batman: The New Adventures. I really enjoyed this look from her. I prefer her gray suit from the animated series, but I also like this look that they gave her quite a bit. And then I also got Isis. So, it's lovely. And then Funko Pops. Like, Spider-Man is just, he went through battle. Like, he's just decapitated right now. Decapitated. What? His body's just in half right now. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. 1, 2. Oh my God, Blessing. Leave it to you to ask the questions. That is a hell of a question. Give me one sec. Oh, and then this one. Oh, and you too. And you too. All right. Oh, whoa. Okay. Well, I can give you my top of the top already. Hold on. So, first one on my Mount Rushmore, Spider-Man. So this is literally one of my favorite Funkos to date now. This is based off of a poster that I have in my room. You can't really see it, but it's Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. So this is based on that comic cover. So I'm just in love. So I would say Spider-Man's top of the top. I would say, oh my God. Let me see. Spider-Man, Catwoman. Can you include teams? I mean, I guess you can't really do like teams if you're doing individual superheroes. That's like a different list. So I would say, no, you know what? Sorry. Spider-Man, Nightwing, Catwoman, Raven. Black Widow, sorry. Then Raven. That's my top 5 so far. There's just so many. There's so many. Like, there's so many. Definitely Batman. Like, definitely the Trinity is on there. Like, they're just there. Obviously, like my Mount Rushmore, I don't know. I feel like it'd be like 10, be like my top 10. But the Trinity's on there. They're definitely on there. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Yeah. And then, God, I just like too many things. Ooh, okay. So we're doing 4 people. All right. So if we're doing 4, let's do 4. Okay. I like your list. Love that. All right. So mine is still Spider-Man. I would put Spider-Man, Nightwing, Black Widow. I love Catwoman. I don't know if she'd be on my Mount Rushmore though. Probably Wonder Woman, honestly. Yeah. Spider-Man, bats, cats. No, sorry, not cats. Spider-Man. Like what? I'm tripping. Spider-Man, Batman, what? I'm tripping, y'all. I'm sorry. I swear my memory is okay. I'm just not okay today. Spider-Man, Nightwing, Jesus. What's it called? Oh, okay. I didn't even finish my list. I did my list. I'm just so all over the place. Okay. I'm definitely cautiously excited about Superman. So I would say he's like close to the top. I'm trying to think any other movies. I don't know. Let's see. Like even like beyond comic book movies. I don't know. I'm going to see Sonic 3 this week, so I'm really excited about that. But that's not 2025. I've been so apathetic towards Marvel and DC this year that, like, for them specifically, there's not a whole lot that I'm excited for next year. And then outside of that, I don't know that there's too much that I'm interested in. Let me see what movies are supposed to be coming out. Oh, it kind of wasn't brought up. Like we had a conversation surrounding this, but it wasn't about this specifically. I think we should just have the new Batman be a part of the DCU and leave Roberts in the Reevesverse. I think tonally it's going to be so far off what they may be aiming for in the DCU. I don't think he would fit. I don't know if he would fit. I really don't. I kind of just want him to stay divorced from the DCU, even though that film, the sequel, is just going through so many delays, you know. But I really don't want it to be in the DCU. I just kind of want it to be its own thing. So yeah, they can bring in their new bats, even though that has also seen its challenges. They can just do that. That's totally fine. Oh my god, I didn't even show my other Funkos. So the Spider-Man one I showed, I got Moon Girl, which is the show is actually not that bad. I have not finished it, but she's just adorable. I love her. She's adorable. And then my friend got me this Jessica Drew miniature little Funko. I already have a larger one of her, so she's like at the bottom of this one's at the bottom of my shelf. And then very, very recently, I got the Demon Etrigan. So I'm very excited about him. Oh, I need to do that thing that they do. Ooh. So I'm very excited. My goal for next year, as far as like, I want more figures. Definitely want more figures. I'm hoping by this time next year, all of the Teen Titans, I'm talking even like Donna, Wally, like I want them all in this room. If it's in Funko Pops or actual figures. I want the Teen Titans represented as figures in this room. So yeah, I want that for sure. I'm hoping that can get started. Let's see. In fact, maybe I'll buy one. Or maybe I'll buy one when this stream is over. Oh, once we get to chapter 2, gosh, I mean, I would love Static. That was mentioned earlier. I would love to see Static Shock. I would love to see Huntress. I would love to see her. Black Canary. I would love to see her. I feel like the Question, I would be interested in seeing him. I'm not really sure how he would fit, but I would love to see him. Who else? I would love to see the Teen Titans in some capacity for, chapter 2. I would love to see that. I think that would be fun. Martian Manhunter, I would love to see him. I'd love to see Martian Manhunter. Yeah, there's a slew of characters I would like to see for sure. Really? I'm so excited. It's coming up this Thursday. I'm so excited. Hold on. My friend texted. Yes, I saw that. I did see that on Instagram. I'm kind of happy about it. I'm kind of happy about it. I would have liked if they included Donna Troy. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to have seen her in the lineup. Yeah. But otherwise, I'm totally fine with that. That's what I'm saying. I hate Damian. I hate Damian so much. And the fact that that's the one that we have to start with in the DCU, it kind of makes me want to throw the DCU's Batman away and like we pull in Robert just off of that. But I'm chill. So, I can get over it a little bit. But I just no, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so bad. I would love to see Jason Todd. Now that we bring that up, I would like to see how they would handle that in the DCU. Batgirl, I would like to see how they would handle her in the DCU. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many. We're already getting Mr. Terrific, so that's pretty cool. I'd like to see Icon in some way. I think that would be cool in chapter 2, or maybe not chapter 2. Maybe that would be maybe chapter 3 or something. But yeah, and we're already getting Hawkgirl, so I don't know. Maybe Hawkman in chapter 2. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many I'd like to see. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, let me put these. Should I just put these back? Put these back. Me too. I'm a little worried hearing that that a lot of the show is going to be on Earth. It's going to be on land. I'm like, oh, okay. So why are we doing the show? I just feel like if you're going to be ambitious enough to attempt this, like go all out. I don't know. Like technology's gotten a lot better. I think if we just allocated resources, it could work. But who knows? Who knows what they're planning to do? We'll know when we get there. But yeah, I hope it's good too, because I think a show surrounding them is a great idea. I think it's a great idea. What I'm also worried about is that they're bringing in an older Hal Jordan to phase him out immediately and just have John Stewart be the primary Green Lantern, which I think is silly because they should be able to exist at the same time. But I digress. So yeah. Let me put these back. Oh, okay. Yes, put this here. And then Moon Girl, you can go here. Oh, this one. And then you go here. And then you go here. Whoa, what happened to her thing? What the hell? Where did her little thing go? I lost it. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just having a momentary moment of crisis. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'll look for it later. We'll just leave her there. Okay. Whew. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only reason for me that they would bring in an older Hal is to phase him out. And if they do that by way of killing him, that's even worse. Like, they just, I don't, is it a trend to just kill off Hal Jordan? Like why? Let's not do that. Let's not. I would say no. So, I forgot to also show this is a character. Hey. This is a character that I want to see at some point. Mr. Terry McGinnis. This is like my second favorite Funko. I love him. Oh my god. Dude, did you guys see that short movie that came out about Batman Beyond starring Ryan K. Potter? Did we see that? Because that was amazing. Like, that was so good. I don't know about y'all, but I really enjoyed it. It was based around the episode, I think it was season 1. You haven't. I want to. It's on YouTube, so maybe we'll watch it. It's only 10 minutes long, so we may end the stream with that. We were, but WB stupid, so we didn't. They're so dumb. They're just. It's fine, but I would love to see him in some capacity. I think it's well deserved. I want to see him. But yeah, so it was a short animated. It's a short live action fan made movie. Ryan K. Potter is Terry McGinnis. It's basically based around the episode in season 1 where we're dealing with the queen, the king, the Jax and Ace. You remember them? They were what were they called? What the hell were they called? Was it Queen, Jack, and Ace? What were they called? Royal Flush Gang. Wow, why couldn't I remember that? So it was based around that episode where Batman goes against the Royal Flush Gang. He kind of falls for Ace unknowingly. Based around that. 10 minutes long, super nice. I am gonna take a look at that because I'm interested in it. Yes, I am gonna take a look at that. I am. I'm surprised that they would actually do this, considering how much they shaft Nightwing. So yeah, I mean, assuming they don't, continue to, shaft Dick Grayson, I'm here for it. So yeah, let me see if I can pull this up. Hopefully, YouTube will. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Batman Beyond. I think it was called Year One. Yeah, the fan film. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. All right. Hell yeah. I agree. I think it's a good way to end. Let's go back. All right, y'all. Okay. If the volume's too much, let me know at any point. But yeah, here we go. They wanted to make it known. WB is not on this at all. Yeah, see, in this one, Batman's not there, I guess.
have some things that belong to moi.
Watch out! Shut up, Dottie.
Batter up! That's not very nice!
What a gentleman! Get lost. Don't you guys have some clown show to attend?
Come on, Spike, split his sides! What do you want to do, Spike?
Let's get out of here.
Are you okay? You should probably head inside before they come back.
Thank you.
Girl, who are you?
Well, that was impressive.
Oh, okay. I'm just pausing for a second. I'm not a fan of this casting. It's okay. It's okay.
Thanks. Got lucky, I guess. Our wrestling team's starting to pay off.
Oh,
It looks so
is the
good.
wrestling team turning everyone into a hero or just you?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm just teasing.
So, what are you doing out here? You're not going in?
Don't know. Don't know anyone here.
New in town?
Perpetually. My family, we move around a lot for work.
Must be nice. Good to see the world.
Right. See the world and lose all your friends. You can see why I don't know anyone here.
You know someone now?
Their dialogue is good though. Like
I'm milling
I'm
you,
getting the spark.
Terry McGinnis.
It's my parents. I gotta go.
My thing is, how
Wait,
could he
can I
not
see
see
you
that
again?
text?
I'd like that. Later tonight?
I'll pick you up.
Does she? We'll have to look her
Better
up.
not. Why don't we meet at the bridge? Midnight?
I'll be there.
I feel like that man definitely like he just like hunched down. That's kind of funny. Oh my god, look at
Remember,
it.
the suit doesn't make the man.
Maybe, but it sure does help. These upgrades, thanks to you, of course, just what I needed.
I just think for a fan film,
The call was just made several blocks from your location. Possible robbery at a cargo warehouse. Sightings reported of men with white masks.
White masks. Think it's the Royal Flush Gang? I'll head over.
Be careful.
doesn't.
I have a feeling there's something larger at play here.
Don't have time for careful. I've got to make this quick for a... got somewhere to be tonight.
Right? It looks so good. Like for a fan film, it's amazing. God, it's so damn dark. I didn't like this light.
Looking for something.
What are you seeing out there?
Whole lot of nothing. There's a bunch of crates all around. Looks like they're from Wayne Powers.
What? I don't remember us having any storage in this district.
And I love the voice.
What's inside?
He sounds familiar.
You want me to open up all these boxes? Oh, right. Scan for anything abnormal. Radioactive, thermal, electronic. Wait, something's picked up here. Not sure what this is, but it's pretty heavy.
It looks like a space heater.
I figured you'd be here. I appreciate you finding my package for me.
You know, I was hoping I'd run into you again.
Okay.
It's a trap. Get out of there.
Seriously, so
Not a
bad.
chance.
Okay. I don't know. Is it because of how I'm streaming it? Like, it looks so dark. I don't know. Okay. But anyways, you are not alone in that, Blessing. You are not alone in that. And we really live in a world where we have both of those before this one.
Disengage, Terry.
I'm trying.
No, it's just physically dark as hell.
I'm telling you now, this won't end well.
It's just one guy. I can handle this.
It's never just one of the Flush Gang.
Look at that. I'm not known for being smart.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. I expected more from what I heard of the Batman.
Terry, the suit!
Activate flash!
Now give us some lights. Woo! The slow-mo is funny as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
10. We have what we need. Let's get out of here.
You just let that happen.
You don't have to say it.
About your reliance on the suit. I'll wait till you're back.
Speaking of getting back.
Yeah, that whole scene was just like physically dark as hell. Maybe I don't know if it was just me. I don't remember it being that dark when I watched it though, but maybe my brightness was up.
Hey, Melanie. Sorry, I'm late. I got caught up in something.
That's okay. I just got here.
I hope these can make up for it.
Not a chance. But it's a start.
Not gonna save these for later?
Never sure about later. Live for the moment, eat for the moment. Right?
I'll cheers to that.
How are those? It's just chocolates.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. Family issues. You know?
Well, not exactly.
Not too much on
just
him.
that-
Not too much on him. Not too much.
Never mind.
What? Come on, you can tell me.
Tell you what. It's not always easy with my family's expectations. Feels like I'm always judged more harshly than others.
I'm sorry. I get that, though. The pressure of feeling like you're never living up to their expectations.
Is he a short king? He feels like a short king.
So, why don't we forget about all of that and just
I forgot about this.
do something for ourselves?
I'd like that.
This angle is crazy. Right? Blessing, let me hold your hand when I tell you this. That's the same guy. That's the same guy. I don't know if you were being sarcastic. If you weren't, that's him. That's Ryan K. Potter. But yeah, no, that's him. But Blackstone mentioned the girl who plays Melanie looking familiar. So let's see if they put her name here. Music kind of eat. Yeah. Oh wait, that was probably her. I rushed. Let me go back. Okay, this is probably Isabel Hahn. This is probably the girl who played Melanie. It is her. Okay. So, let's see. She hasn't been in much, Blackstone. Looks like Isabel Hahn, she was in something called Aftertaste, VHS 99, Jamie, of course, Batman Beyond Year One, and Shadow Creek. So I don't know if maybe you recognize any of those projects. Yes, that's the same guy. You're so funny. I thought, no, that's the same guy. That's him. Oh, that's him. Y'all. If it's one thing, you think so? You think so? I don't see it. Maybe it's with the wig. Maybe it's the wig. I can understand. Or even the face. Even the face. I can understand it a little bit. I can understand it. Okay. Stop. If it's one thing Ryan Potter's gonna do, he's gonna promote himself to play a specific character. He did it for Tim Drake, and he did it for Terry McGinnis and Ace in One Piece. So, this is like, it's on brand. But honestly, I think this was a really lovely fan film. This is probably the only piece of content we're going to get for Batman, aka Terry McGinnis. So yeah, I thought it was good. The only thing I wish the fighting could have been a little better, like just the fight sequence. He could have utilized some of his suit more, but it's such a small complaint. It's fine. But yeah. Oh my God, you're so funny. But yes, off that though, I think we can end the stream. We just hit 3 hours, so that is crazy. I'm glad that you guys spent that time with me, on or off, fully on, fully off, whatever. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I am happy with how 2024 went as far as this channel. I'm excited for what's to come. I hope you guys are there with me. But either way, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching and chilling with me on New Year's Eve. Have a safe, yes, as Blessing says, have a safe and fantastic New Year's Eve going into 2025. And yeah, like, let's be chill and let's get better comic book products. Woo! Please God, because oh my God, yes. Be safe tonight. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Oh.